And we slowly all pop onto screen. We can be all heard, thankfully, I think. And we are back. Hello, people. Oh. Wow. You do that during game, that means everyone gets something. Good job, Kome.
Timings.
Kome, you paid to win. I'm so proud of you.
What?
Yeah.
Damn it.
If people don't remember, subscriptions and bits and everything, like just like donating, subscriptions, bits, all that will affect being able to help out the players. And one subscription is one inspiration for every player. Because when the eventual big ones happen, I'm going to scream, and that's going to be to the enjoyment of every single person. Where's Phantom's inspiration? There it is. It's Phantom's very first inspiration. And she's not even here for it. So thank you, Kome, for that subscription. Very much appreciated. Don't say you forgot. You helped me, so therefore it helps. So it helps everyone. You pay to win only a fourth of the party, aka yourself. Then you just support the other third of the party. Nah,
Support
listen.
of a support.
You can bribe me. You can bribe me about throwing the money. No. No. But yeah, we are back. Oh, good. Oh, good. You got your very first inspiration, Phantom, because Kome subscribed.
I did. Oh, thanks. Thank you, told me.
So yeah. And if people want to be able to find the details and everything, you can go down into the About section, or you can be able to join the Discord, and you can be able to look in the Pokemon chat. I believe it is pinned to show what kind of inspiration, like how not just inspiration, how subscribing, bits, and donating will help the players, just like it would help me. So if you want to do 2 stones with one, wait.
Two birds, one stone.
Kill 2 birds, 1 stone. My brain's broken.
Don't worry about it.
If you want to kill 2 birds, 1 stone, then you could be able to do that. But obviously, if you also want to use your points, because if you have 50k points, you can be able to boost up a Pokemon that way as well. There's many ways to be able to help the players if you wish to help them out, and it's just like, yeah. But if you don't have the ability to, don't feel like you have to. It's just a matter of like, yeah, kill 2 Delibirds with 1 present, because sometimes there's a bomb in there. I shall wait to see which Pokemon is my favorite, and then perhaps I shall redeem the 50k. That is very fair. Don't feel like anyone has to. You obviously could save for other stuff or use the points for other stuff, but it's just an option for people to have that, especially may not be able to spend. Yeah. I want to make sure everyone has the potential to be able to impact the game in some way, even if you aren't able to, or even if you aren't financially stable enough to sub or something like that, or don't even want to. Because honestly, if you don't want to, doesn't matter. That's fine then. Yeah. But yeah. Last time, someone's gonna talk about it, and that's gonna be Pen, because Pen volunteered.
Yeah.
He saved you, Phantom.
Oh wow, thank you.
Yeah. So, if my memory serves me right, we left off right after when the contest basically got well, not the contest itself, but the city got attacked by the criminals. By criminals, Alma fainted. Where the fountain is, and Robin and Bryce decided to head towards the PLA and meet the big bad, Blank, who is apparently after who is after a package which contains along big bad over there, showcased by Ronan. Wait, not Ronan. Yeah, drawn by Ronan. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Star actually includes Star as well. I forgot about Star. Sorry, Star. Yeah. Apparently at some point in the PLA.
Don't feel like you have to get every little thing. Like I said, if you feel like you don't remember things, it's all good. If I feel like there's anything that you need to remember, I will mention. But like, if you want to keep things general, don't worry about it too much. No need to stress too
Yeah.
much. It's just a fun way of getting you guys inspiration.
He Star decided to step up and he's like confident. I've dealt with something similar to this before. I can do it. Meanwhile, Robin ended up getting depressed during that whole interaction in the PLA headquarters, and yeah, depression. On the other hand, um, Heather went to the national park and happened to stumble upon a new trainer who's apparently looking for a pincer, but ended up being dragged along for the adventure as well. And the two discovered a Amarouge just standing in the middle of the national park uh, with a bunch of PLA agents fainting on the side. Uh, is apparently waiting for his master, and what ended up happening is that seems like his task is done. Heather and the new character Olive got teleported to the in front of the PLA, and the gang's all together again. Uh, Ended up convincing Blank to basically give back the Master Ball in exchange for a poison plate given by Professor Foxtail, and uh, and yeah, we he vanished, and we all decided to retreat back to the Poke Center.
Okay, so unfortunately, there are some things that were mistaken in that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and correct it a little bit. So,
Yeah, ancient Pokemons, man.
what's up?
Oh right, I forgot the kaiju fight.
So I'm just gonna go and explain for you, but don't worry, you're gonna get your inspiration. But so a little bit more in depth on stuff and a little bit of facts checking on stuff. Before I forget, I'm just gonna clone that. There you go. You got one, and it's just sitting outside because I was being dumb. And then we go there. Then fun times there. Not gonna press X on the game. So to go in detail from like point to point, the party of Bryce, Robin, and Star confronted Blank, the terrorist, on his attack on the PLA. They initially tried to fight, however, they were very well clear to the both of them outclassed. So, they effectively tried to do more of a tactical retreat, while Star tried to handle the situation as best as he could. In doing so, Star revealed that he actually had a legendary Pokemon of his own that he fought with against Blank's own legendary. However, the reasons for it weren't exactly talked about until much later. As they fought, uh, Robin, who had stayed behind to help if needed, couldn't withstand the attacks of the legendaries, and for a short time was knocked unconscious from those events. Meanwhile, Bryce had taken Alma to a safe place and then returned over to help out Robin when he noticed the giant kaiju fight. Meanwhile, over in the national park, Heather, like you said, Heather and Olive met. Both of them entered the national park where there was some fighting going on. Well, there had been some fighting heard, more like. Met armorers, like you said. Eventually talked the Pokemon, didn't try and fight it. And then got teleported to Blank, where the lot of you sort of met under weird circumstances. Blank had been persuaded by Foxtail in exchange for the poison plate that he apparently had. In exchange for that, Blank would let them all go and not try and fight them anymore. The Master Balls were not regained. The Master Balls, actually, that's the one big thing, just as a reminder. The Master Balls were completely destroyed. So every Master Ball that was held by the PLA has been destroyed. When you all returned to the Pokemon Center, well, you didn't all return straight away to the Pokemon Center. Heather, Bryce, and their new friend Olive, after everyone got a chance to kind of introduce each other to one another, went over to the contest hall to see if everyone was okay. And when they confirmed everyone was okay, then they returned to the Pokemon Center. Robin, in the meantime, had been dealing like you said, a little bit of a depression from how that battle went, and so split off from the group. Saw Star making his way away from the town, confronted Star about what had happened, and it was revealed that back when Star had left Alola as a trial captain, he went to the Paldean region where he used to study and had battled and, to an extent, caught this legendary Pokemon. However, he only had a certain amount of uses that he could use this Pokemon before it would effectively stop listening to him. And it was revealed during that as well that Star's entire team, except for Beat, is currently unusable. They are all still reeling from that battle and unusable for fighting. Afterwards, you all reconvened into the Pokemon Center. You all fully introduced each other to your Pokemon, had a little bit of time of just winding down from it, and then settled down for the night. And we are going to be picking up when you all are starting to wake up. Thank you, though, for the recap. Don't worry too much about getting some things wrong. It's A, been a week, and B, a lot of stuff happened that session in the short time that it happened. But just wanted to make sure that you guys remembered about some key things just in case. Because obviously if it's so you guys have those Pokeballs, good on you, that we helped you guys get that. You mean the pile of rubbish that's on the ground? Huh? But yeah, we are going to be starting up as you all are getting up in your individual rooms. At this point, because all of you have joined the group, you would probably be sharing a room with Heather, while Bryce is still sharing a room with Robin.
Sleepover with my girl. Let's
Yup.
go.
The new girlfriend.
With my girl.
With your girl. As you guys are getting up, all of you feel pretty well rested. You might be in different states of mood, Robin, but you guys were able to get a decent enough rest throughout the night. However, Robin, one thing you realize when you wake up is that you're not covered by normal covers. You kind of fell on your bed and just kind of just went to bed. You didn't even put covers on yourself. You have a blanket made out of leaves. And then roll me instinct.
Ah, boy. Instinct. Feels like a nightmare. Covered in nature.
Fun one.
You just...
It's bad.
You're like, what in the world? You're kind of how did this get here? You see Hattie on the side, and you see another Pokemon, you see them, sitting on your dresser. And you don't even, fully, you're just, you're not sure if, you ever saw the other one. So you have a delayed reaction at seeing a bug Pokemon literally, like, right in your face. Just staring at you blankly.
Ah.
No.
Eats away.
Well, he does spring out of bed, at least.
Yep. Okay, first of all, if Growlithe is on you, you're gonna... It doesn't matter. This is a rock-type Pokemon as well. You're gonna be hurting, my buddy. Growlithe is at your bed. Terry would be on you. By the way, Bryce, I don't know if you know, but you might be muted.
I have been speaking.
Yep.
Oh, hi.
I had a feeling that you were, but you, like, because you typically are speaking
Yeah.
whenever you're doing, like, this, but...
I was doing push-ups.
Yeah, then I'm gonna tell you right now, Rocky's not on your back. Rocky is more or less just kind of like... Rocky's probably out of the room at this point. Like, you woke up, you were doing push-ups, Terry would probably be on your back.
Here, baby.
Yeah, I would have put him up in that case and
No.
brought out boy.
But yeah, like, Robin, you wake up, you, like, hear the push-ups going on. You feel like the leaf blanket. You see you see Hatena, you see Hattie and the bug Pokemon sitting next to you. You look over at Bryce. He's like doing his push-ups, and you're just like, "Huh, that's odd." And then you realize that there was a bug Pokemon right next to you.
Yeah, and that's when he springs out of bed.
Just falls out backwards.
Yep, that's... No. Not good.
Oh. You alright? You almost took a fall there.
Hatena. Swat.
I can deal with it. It's fine. Okay, whatever. So why is a bug in our room?
Nah, beats me.
Okay.
All I know is that it was sending you a blanket?
So that's where the leaves came from. Also, why?
You see
Why
that the
did we let a bug come
Swaddle.
in here?
You see that the Swaddle. No, you see that Swaddle is on the bed, messing with the leaves. So.
Mhm.
She just, like, messing with the leaves and just staring at you every now and then, going back and then just staring. As you make movements, it just darts its head up to look at you, like, open eyes, like, fully open eyes, just like the Owo face, as some are saying for Swaddle, just looking dead at you. And then, like, when you stop moving, continues to work on, like, whatever it's doing. Then when you move again, it just keeps on looking back up, like, every now and then.
Why is it here?
Beats me.
Is it wild?
I mean, it's a Pokemon Center in the middle of the city.
Bryce, you were introduced to this Pokemon last night.
You know me.
Oh, right.
Like, why are you acting like you don't know her?
That wasn't in the recap, so it must not have happened.
I
No,
said
sorry.
that you guys got introduced to each other's Pokemon.
Yeah.
My poor
You weren't
baby.
specific. No, yeah. Oh, right.
Marigold will remember that.
We met a girl yesterday. Remember her?
Oh yeah, the one with the nut.
Yeah, that's her Pokemon.
Great. Why is it here?
I don't know. Like I said,
Why was I in leaves?
must have made it for you.
So,
Okay.
Look, here, let's go out. I kind of want to talk to you.
Later. I'm gonna go take a shower.
That is absolutely fair.
so Bryce, do you stay in the room? Do you stay in
No.
the room or do you? Okay, you head out. So you leave. Eventually, like you realize that like Ricardo stayed in the room for a little bit. You see that Marigold is now riding on top of Ricardo's head, and Ricardo is now sporting a little leaf shirt, a little leaf sweater.
That is so cute. I'm gonna die.
Stop. Got a poncho.
Basically has two Pokemon. Like one, Sawato's probably like on his shoulder. Meanwhile, Hatena's on Ricardo's head, and Ricardo's just like walking over to you. Machop gives you a thumbs up.
Looking good, Ricardo.
Goes and flexes like the arms, gives like a little nod, then points to like Sawaddle and gives a thumbs up.
Did good work.
Machop.
Marigold, right? Sorry, I'm not so good with names.
So
I'll get it eventually.
So as like
Hey, Ricardo.
oh yeah, sorry.
Hey, Ricardo, do you mind going to Olive to give Marigold back? I can't go over there, but I think Pokemon are fine.
Machop just looks at you, like kind of tilts its head, and then just like shrugs and gives a nod. Machop.
All
Hattie will
I'll be over here waiting for.
Hattie will get off and basically just get on your shoulder.
Yeah, because Bryce is not letting Robin out of this. Yeah, he saw his friend the other day.
I'm not letting
know.
you get out of depression. Not that easy. You're not going and sitting in a hole.
I'll beat it out of you if I have to.
Okay, that's going in a different direction.
That's tough love.
As you're waiting outside of the bathroom for Robin, because that's not weird at all. Meanwhile,
Well,
Heather
he's got
and Olive wake up. I will say that Lance is probably in his Pokeball at that point.
Yeah,
Lance would probably be kind of like just chilling in its Pokeball at this point.
baby as well. Baby as.
Very fair. If you want to have the baby like in its Pokeball as well.
Yeah, just to have everyone like make sure that everyone's back home and stuff like that
Very fair.
at the end of the day.
As the two of you are waking up, you guys have gotten like ready for the day. Anything particular you want to talk about or interact with?
Not that I could think of.
That's fair.
Same.
Okay then. You guys just kind of like get ready in silence as like eventually a knock on your door.
No. Do you have visitors?
Not normally.
Machop! Machop!
Oh. Okay. I go open door.
You open door and you see you see Machop wearing the leaf poncho of sorts, while Marigold is just proudly sitting on his shoulder with the same dead face that you've seen it have all the time that you've known Marigold.
Oh. Although
So-
you look dapper.
Slowly slinks over onto the ground, up your leg, onto your shoulder. So,
It's just wiggling.
I see you had an adventure.
slow nod.
Well, thank you for bringing Marigold back. I give pat on head to Ricardo.
Machop! Gives a thumbs up and then seems to
Hey.
jog out of the room. To go back to Big Bro.
Big bro.
Big Bro!
Should we be going? Where are we going?
We should probably, wait all around in the lobby until the other two comes around.
Alright. You're stuck with me, by the way.
He'll be fine.
More like
I'm
you're
going
stuck
where
with
you're going,
us.
by the way. You said the F word.
Me?
Yeah, friends. Friendship. Eventually, Robin, you get out of the shower, you get your clothes on. You head out of the bathroom, and just Bryce is kind of like, he's not right in your face, but he's like literally just sitting there, arms crossed, like antenna on one shoulder, Terry just dangling off the other.
Hey man, what's up?
You doing all right?
Hi,
I'll be fine.
hi.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I just need some time to think.
Hi.
You know, I've been through my fair share of scraps. They may not be anything like that, but eh, they've been pretty bad. So if you ever want someone to talk to, now I'm here for you. All right? I may not be the brightest, but I've got my fair share of instincts, I guess, could say. Looks to camera.
Take 1 point of HP damage.
Get this bleed.
Do you think I was joking?
Oh, okay.
You wanna break the fourth wall?
You're strong, bro. You're strong.
You're fair. You just break every time you break the fourth wall. You take 1 point of damage.
Look, he's dumb enough that it makes sense.
I learned from watching my favorite trainer. Every single time that he got a gym badge, he would hold it up in a pose and look directly in front of him as if there was a camera there, but there never was.
They just straight up sometimes break the fourth wall, though.
Oh, 100% they would.
Oh yeah, they do. A lot of the time, yeah.
Hey.
Yes, Hattie, I'll be fine.
Hey.
All right. Well, if you're ready, I gotta make my own way in there. Worked up a bit of a sweat.
Want me to hold Stuffle?
Yeah. Here. Be careful with him, all right?
Of course. Hattie, come here.
Wasn't talking to you.
Ah, I see how it is.
Robin, for the briefest of seconds before you went and picked up Hattie and you said, want me to hold Stuffle? Hattie had this, like, you don't really see Hattie's eyes ever, but it seemed like Hattie, like, almost dipped down. It was almost like you were, like, it thought that you weren't going to actually pick it up.
Ah.
But the moment that you have Hattie on your head, you feel a sense of relief pass through.
Aww.
Okay, alright. I'll go down and get some food.
Your starter's worried about you.
Bryce is worried about you.
You can't hide from your starter.
Robin is worried about Robin right now. This.
The forever tired is now more tired.
Yes.
But as you head out, as stated, Stuffle, Terry's not like most Stuffle. Terry's not like against being held. So as you like are holding Stuffle in your arms as like you are walking out, Stuffle just kind of looks up at you and just kind of sits there. or is just there.
Ah.
Assume plushie mode.
Robin will give it headpats and walk down to the main hall or main room.
You guys head down to the main lobby, and you see that your friend Heather and your new friend Olive, who I don't think you have been introduced fully to, are, and you see that the bug Pokemon that was with you before is sitting on her shoulder, and then there's also another bug Pokemon flying around her.
Okay. Fun. Hey guys.
Morning.
Guys,
Hey,
Oh no.
are you feeling better today?
Define better.
you see that just like
Uh,
immediately in front of your face, 3 little smiley, happy faces just look at you. Buzz.
less grumpy.
Yes, yeah, that's good enough.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good.
So, who are you?
Oh, I am Olive. We met at
Pleasure to meet
the thing with that weird guy and the
Yeah, pleasure to meet you. I think I introduced myself already. I'm Robin.
pleasure to meet you too. Properly.
Yeah. So you'll be traveling with us?
Looks to the others. Yes.
Yeah,
think-
you look to the others. Bryce gives you a thumbs up and a grin.
Yes.
Mike Guy pose, essentially. You know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Out of character. You know too much. You're coming with us now.
You know too much.
Okay, cool.
Is Henry downstairs?
Henry is actually out of his room. He has his bag ready with him, like he said to you guys he was gonna like get himself ready, and he's kind of just, he looks like he's like kind of just like off on his own a little bit, like off to the side. Doesn't want to like
I was gonna go grab him.
hey Mr. Bryce.
Hey, we're gathering over here. Why are you off by yourself?
I didn't want to bother you and your friends. Like, you guys are being kind enough just to let me go with you. I didn't want to like get in the way.
What, are we not friends?
You guys, you're okay with being friends with me?
Of course.
I got
Gonna be
this
traveling
guy
together,
so
right?
bad.
Come on. Come pop a squat with us.
Okay.
Yeah,
And like
you got someone else
usual,
coming with us.
you know that Foxtail is in the area. He's just letting you guys do your own thing because kids with an adult, he you know.
I mean, there's 2 adults here already. So.
Technically, yes,
Yeah, true.
but he's much older than you guys.
Hell, he's probably the one that like he's probably the only one that actually knew that Bryce was 18.
Yeah.
My green hair. Are you my dad? No, I'm kidding.
Hello, daughter.
Hello, Dad. No.
You've like actually been, your father, like every other Pokemon dad in the games and anime, has been missing for the longest time. So anytime you see a green-haired man, it's like, are you my dad?
Are you my dad? You look like my dad.
Oh yeah, Olive. This is Henry. He's also gonna be going with us. He's got family over in Violet City.
Cherry Grove. Violet City is where my friend was supposed to be, but yeah.
Right, the routes got locked down.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna be
Pleasure to
traveling
meet
with
you.
us for a bit.
You're the one that gave me the what was it? Was it a
The Ultra Ball? Yeah,
yes.
that was the, Robin gave me it. But like I'm not really an official trainer yet, so it felt weird for me to have something like that. So I figured, like, if you're new to the group, welcome a gift.
That is so sweet.
You remember that the Ultra Ball that you gave to Robin. So it's just like, wait a minute.
That is so sweet. Thank you.
Hot
Oh, yeah,
potato
that
with
reminds
the
me.
Ultra Ball.
You're welcome.
Here you go, buddy.
Well, what's this?
You might need these later down the road.
Thanks, but I do have my own. Like, I do have some Pokeballs. It's just an Ultra Ball's a little bit much for me. But you should keep those.
No, you sure?
Yeah, I have
How
a
many
few.
you got?
I have a few.
I got a few too. I honestly don't know what to do with them.
And
I'm
you
kinda
should use
full
them
up
to
as it is.
catch something else.
You should give them to me.
Now you want
I
them?
like to catch Pokemon, if you will. No.
Like, oh, I see. The net. Oh, I should have seen from the beginning. Here, you probably won't need these more than I do then.
Oh, thank you. Only if you want to, though.
No, I still got plenty on my own. I just add a couple extra. That's all.
You're all so nice. This is weird.
I agree. It's just like the
I
kid,
feel
the
a
kid of the
kinship with you.
Oh yeah, Olive, we have one more friend waiting outside the city. He's gonna be joining us on our travels.
So many new people.
Yeah, the blue hair, pretty cool. Likes to play music.
Ooh, music.
Now that you think about it, when you were near the national park like a day or two ago, there was some music going on that you could hear. It's just that you never went over because every single time you heard it and it distracted you, you ended up seeing a line of a bug Pokemon and chasing after it.
It was
I
pretty
wonder
banging
if
though.
that was me. I wonder if that was him. Or them, I suppose.
I still can't believe I nat that.
So, are we all ready to go?
Yeah.
Well,
We do have to go to the contest hall though. With the
yeah.
incident happening, they had to cut it short.
Yeah, that's
They
fair.
said they'd tell the results today.
Yeah.
You do also
Did
remember
you guys
Robin.
participate?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No. I was just asking if they participated in character.
What?
Olive asked if you guys
In
participated.
the contest.
Oh, in character?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Robin didn't, but Heather and I did. I think we did pretty good.
I wish I could have seen that.
Well, we'll see when we get there. We'll see the results when we get there.
That reminds
Crossing
me.
my fingers for you.
You hear behind you all. That reminds me, Heather.
Dad, no kidding.
Ah,
Just pats your head as you say that.
No.
Just staring at you, Heather. We're gonna have to talk about that attempt that you made later on.
You know the Heather is just smiling in the foreground while Professor Forestdale is like there's the dark aura just behind Heather. That's all.
I was like, attempt? What? I don't understand.
She performed very well and made a very risky play with one of the rounds. And to my knowledge, I don't believe I've seen you attempt something like that before, so we need to have a little discussion later. Probably when we reach I'll leave it to when we reach Azalea Town about safety measures in contests At least try and practice
Oh.
beforehand. When the next time you
Right.
decide to have your Pokemon create a whirlwind and then ride at the air with your surfboard.
Ooh.
Yeah,
She was like,
Bryce
whoa.
Bryce was literally like about to just put hand in palm. It's like, oh, you're talking about when she surfed the air, right? That was pretty sick.
It was indeed pretty impressive, but it could have ended.
That would have been cool to see.
It could have ended poorly. So next time, just put in a little bit more of a practice, at least for the sake of some of us who would be saddened if you get hurt.
Sure thing, Professor.
Just closed eyes,
was
smiles. That
It
being
was
said,
basically a.
Bryce actually somewhat cowers at that.
good job to the both of you.
Oh. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you.
I will say, as one of
It
the
was-
judges, I know already the winner, but I hope you all had fun regardless.
You're a judge?
I was a judge for that particular contest. Not always. They wanted me to become a judge for that because I am one of the professors of the Alolan region. I'm more or less just traveling with these young students and helping them when I can.
Oh.
Also, you were going to say something, Heather? I'm sorry that I cut you off the last few times.
Heather 404 errored.
Oh no. Heather, you there?
Father figure got angry at me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Pen, you were going to
There
say
you are.
something?
It was no, it's basically well in the say like you should have never done that. It's like it was a spontaneous moment. I didn't really thought of doing something that dangerous either, to be honest.
So long as you understand in the future to have a little bit better judgment. Also, I would recommend you respond to the message in your Pokach.
Okay. Wait, can I check my Poketch whether
You-
there's a message regarding that?
You check your Pokach to see, like, message. What message? You see one unread message from Mom.
Oh,
The contest was
Oh.
being live streamed.
Oh, oh.
Do I
Oh,
see
no,
anything
no,
in mine?
no.
You see an unread message in yours from one from your sister and one from your uncle.
Oh.
oh boy. Yeah, she's not going to approve of this.
Do you read the message?
Hey, you know what? I'll go. I'll read the message. What did she say?
You read the message. You just see, I am so proud of your ingenuity. Good job, Heather.
It's not all love.
I mean, your mother was also a surfer.
That is true. But I thought she like the thing is that the fact that she's a lifeguard, I thought she's gonna be more reserved in terms of like how careful she wants me to be.
Riding the wave.
She doesn't
gives
know that you
a
didn't train
high.
for it. She didn't know that you didn't train for it. As far as she's aware, you trained for that.
That's so well.
I didn't train for it. So,
Do you message
just
her
gonna-
saying I didn't train for it at all?
This is
no,
anti-
I'm just gonna reply, thanks, Mom. Just that. I'm not gonna say that I trained for it.
Very
I mean,
fair.
technically, you did train in terms of like surfing ability, just not that particular surfing environment.
Yeah.
Are you gonna read your messages as well, Bryce?
Yeah.
You see like a simple message from your uncle, because you know that your uncle doesn't really use technology all that much. But you see, it's not a message, but just a picture of him and his gi, thumbs up, with a very proud smile. And then you see a message in your own from your sister saying, "So unfortunately, Uncle forgot to write anything about this, but we wanted to say good job on your contest."
Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry. Whew. I actually,
Aww.
uh,
Did you actually did that actually like give you a heartwarming feeling?
yeah, like
That's
my
adorable.
face is just split into a grin. Like just,
Aww.
Aww.
By the way, Phantom, eventually expect to draw eventually his sister.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
yeah, the uncle's not likely going to be in the game, but sister's still working.
Yep.
You know, so could show up.
Good job. You never
I
know. If
got
there's a
references for
danger,
it.
then the Pokemon Rangers might be rolled out to solve the crime.
Exactly.
And then they'll get in trouble, and then you'll have another game where your sister's in mortal danger.
Please don't.
But yeah, those are the messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just replied with like, thanks, mom, and like, thanks, mom. I just type in like, I really trained hard for that. Well, just basically she lied as naturally as she breathed.
You just have like that like happy smile as you have a little sweat drop going down your face. Like, I got away with it. Thank God. Thank you, RCS.
Thank Arceus. Yep.
Well, that reminds me, I should probably get your details. But I can message you guys too, just in case.
Right. Oh, sorry.
Sure thing.
Yep. We don't have to go and have your individual characters
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your Poketches, but yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can easily be able to have like trade information.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's in canon so we don't go and be like, wait, I never actually.
Yeah, it's good to mention in canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to
Hmm?
say, Bryce replies the same way his uncle did.
Oh, like sent over?
Yeah.
So who's the one you're getting to send the picture?
Wait, what?
Because he didn't. It had to. The way that he replied, it wasn't a selfie. He literally had your. If I didn't make it clear enough, your sister took the picture, but he
Oh,
just
okay.
sent the picture and not the words. So she had to send a message because he didn't understand technology enough.
Here, take this.
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Take a.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Gonna flex.
As you say, one, you get your picture mid flex. Like it's not like it's not perfectly in time. He just like kind of like clicks it.
On one or after one. No, no. It
Can I at
always
least-
gets, yeah.
And
Can
then
I at least see if it's a magnificent blur?
oh no, like you see, it's a good blur. It's a good blur, as the picture's already being sent over.
Oh.
And then just immediately afterwards, a thumbs up. From, like, just like a thumbs up emoji.
That's cute.
Yeah, like Bryce and Ricardo striking a pose together.
Here you go.
Alright.
Sorry, I accidentally already
Hey.
sent it.
No, it's fine. See what you did.
Oh, this little shit. Just.
Not bad. Not bad.
Keep my temper
Ricardo.
in line.
Ricardo, we need to work on our timing better.
My chap! Gives you a smile and a nod.
Yeah, just completely like blaming it on themselves of needing to improve themselves further. Not blaming him at all.
Just kind of like, doesn't even realize he kind of like screwed up and is just like, once again, just ready to go whenever.
High five.
Oh, you guys are, yeah, you would have high-fived.
Alright, so
Don't hold so.
what's going on now? We, is it now or no, it's morning and it was noon last time, right? Or are they doing it differently?
Yeah. Best way to head over there and check out.
Right. I'll be right back. Probably quickest. Alright. Ready? Gotta work on those reflexes, Ricardo. 3, 2, 1. Sprints out.
Follows after you.
Sprints out. Ooh,
Dashing
ooh, ooh.
all the way down to the contest
Me
hall.
too. Follows. Also runs.
As you're running, just like literally as it realizes you're about to get into like a dead sprint, Marigold just like without even second thought just slithers off your shoulder onto the ground and is going up Heather's shoulder now.
Take care, Marigold.
As you all are just dead sprinting down as fast as you can.
I'm just gonna take my time while those two run, basically.
Yeah.
Is Robin just gonna stay there?
Robin is. He's gonna go to the store and buy the stuff. You know, we talked about earlier.
Yeah, very fair.
Yeah.
You go to the store, you buy the stuff, and you do get a message on your Poketch, by the way, as you're like shopping.
Yeah.
So do you still want to take care of Map, or it's been a day or two?
Just sends back. Yeah, we are leaving today.
Okay, then I'll wait by the I'll wait by the exit. So yeah, you'll buy your stuff as the rest of you go down to the contest hall. You see that the contest hall itself is closed, but there seems to have been like a little stage that people put out. And as they see you guys running up, the one of the judges, Lilia, looks over to you all. Oh, and they came before we even had a chance to go and call them. Please, Bryce and Heather, please come on up.
On it.
I'm gonna be cheerleader and be like, yeah, woo! Those are my friends, woo!
Bryce has been Terminator running this whole way. Like, just, like, slides to stop as they finish that sentence. Oh, I guess that's perfect timing. See, Ricardo? You see what happens when we put our minds to improving ourselves?
Chop just gives you a nod. Well then, without further ado, we won't keep everyone's time. Though the contest was cut short, the remaining contestant has agreed to formally withdraw themselves from the contest. Actually, so it was between the performances of Bryce and Heather. The judges all were, well, myself and the judge, Professor Foxtail, had discussed to each other last night who we thought was the one who should get the contest for the contest ribbon. And we have decided that it'll be Heather. So please, give it up for Heather. You have, like...
that's my girl! That's my girl!
Wait, hold on. Woo!
I think I have that turned off. I'm not gonna lie. One second. Wait. Okay. Go ahead.
Now, okay, cool. Woo!
There you go. As a bunch of civilians who had shown up or outside, you see that some people seem to be yawning. A few people seem to have forced themselves to get up, and you guys can get the kind of idea people needed something to kind of get them motivated to for the day, especially because of what happened yesterday. And so a bunch of people are definitely happy for you, but it seems like there's some people that kind of have that forced cheer. As you will be getting yourself a ribbon. I will be giving that to you later. But you will also be getting 2,000 Poké Dollars.
Hey.
So you can be able to add that to yourself however you want, or put in Party Fund, either way. I will let you choose how you want to put that in.
How much? 2,000, is it?
2,000, effectively, yes.
Gotcha.
Right,
Yeah, I'll determining the money later on.
Gotcha.
I was gonna just say, Bryce didn't expect to win after seeing that stun Heather pulled.
Yeah. There's a reason why they were just okay, no, we're gonna let her. There's a reason Sanjo was just nah. She was too impressed with the newbie trying out a move that kind of intense for a first ever contest. So it was I'm gonna let her win that one this time. Flips hair.
This
I'll let her win this time.
As she gives you the ribbon. This ribbon will be one of 5. If you are able to get 5 ribbons, you'll be able to perform in the Grand Festival at the end of the year.
Ooh. That is indeed something to look forward to. I'll keep that in mind.
We're gonna have to up our game, Ricardo. We need to catch up.
Chop looks to you, grins. Chop. You see something in Ricardo's eyes when you say we have to catch up. A little bit, for a second there seems to be a determination there, where then it kind of just disappears for it's a brief instance. As she will then say, "Thank you everyone for showing up. I'm sorry that I'm sorry, but that'll be all for the contest for this day. Please, everyone, be ready for the next contest, which will be held in Violet City."
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
Woo.
Until then, remember. She just and I set myself up for something not having anything in my head. One second. I need to just
Blank
Until then,
stare.
remember, if you treat your Pokemon with care and treat each other with kindness, the auras of you and your Pokemon will shine brightly.
Bryce's head snaps over.
As she seems to get down from the stage, people start to disperse. A few people talking to each other. You see that Sanjay and him like give you guys a nod, but seem to actually be like talking amongst themselves and walking away. Like it seems like they have their own stuff going on. She just looks to the two of you. Once again, I hope to see you both in the next contest if you find it something you want to do.
Oh, definitely. Well, we plan on heading that way anyway, so might as well take part while we're over there, right?
Indeed.
Contests are a little bit different than Pokemon battles, and I've always loved them because of that. With Pokemon battles, it's all just about strength, but just because a Pokemon is strong doesn't mean that it has full control. Pokemon contests are a way of showing not just your strength, but how much control you have with you and your Pokemon. It's always nice to see some new coordinators in this world.
That's definitely quite the challenge. I'm more of a battler myself, but I can appreciate the skill needed to control all that power that Pokemon contain.
That's very fair. Always remember that with contests, you might even be able to learn something that you won't be able to learn for battles outside of it. There have been some trainers that have used contest moves in actual battles and found ways to use it in combat.
Yeah, I seem to recall something about that. Who was it again? He traveled with someone.
Well,
Sarah? No. I don't
she
know.
just gives you like kind of like a like as you're kind of like lost in your own head. She just kind of like smile, a little sweat drop on her cheek. Well, I've got to go and prepare for stuff for my next to get ready for the next trip. But I hope you all have a fun time with wherever you go.
Oh, wait, quick question. That thing you said, the thing about auras or you and your Pokemon shining brighter.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of aura, though?
The aura of both people and Pokemon. Many people don't know of this, but it's said that many people have aura within themselves. Some have even in legends of old been able to, what's the word for it? Be able to act as a Pokemon themselves at times. Be able to attack as if they were one. To work alongside them alongside Pokemon as more than just an equal, as even a better at times. That being said, most of the people that do have something like that or control of something like that have pretty much vanished from the world.
I was told I was supposed to find someone able to control that. Have them convince them to train me. It's supposed to be like my next step in my training.
You're someone who wants to get on the level of another Pokemon?
I don't know if you noticed during the contest, but that was a full force blow from Ricardo when he struck me. I've been training my body for years. And
Azalea Town.
Azalea Town?
In Azalea Town, there's an Aura Guardian. She's retired. It's not something that's broadcast, but if one has the desire to learn about Aura, that's probably where you should go. As it stands, I'm not someone who can teach you. But as she lifts a hand to the two Rotom that are floating alongside her, she puts her hands to their screens, and you see both the screens change, and it looks like they're analyzing her. And you see that there's some glowing pink-like substance, almost like it's a fire, wrapping around her hands. I don't really have something for fighting with Pokemon, but understanding Pokemon is where I've learned to use my aura.
See. So it can be used for all sorts of purposes, not just fighting. No wonder I need to learn more about it. There's a lot to learn in this world. And I aim to do my best to understand it all.
And that's the fun of a journey. That being said, I do have to get ready to get. I have to get ready. I have to help out with the. I have to help out with the festival going on later, and then I'll have to
Right.
be making plans for Violet City. So I hope you all have a fun time. But she gives a little bow. I have to head out, and
All right.
she will. It
See
looks
you
like
later.
she actually goes into the contest hall at that.
Oh, we'll be sure to show you the fruits of our training next time.
Looking forward to it.
We'll see you in the next city.
As she gives a wave to the both of you, she heads in and closes the doors, and you can tell that the doors are locked at this point.
See.
As all of you are able to go up to your friends at this point if you want.
I run down, and you know how it's like the hug pickup turn.
Honestly, that's really well made.
Congratulations!
As that's happening, Bumble's just like twirling around with Olive, like in motion. And then in counterclockwise, very slowly, just like going from one shoulder around her back to the other shoulder, just to try and keep out of like the out of any kind of
yeah.
reach from whatever's going on, is just Marigold.
Beyond my head turning. You won!
Your head already. Wee. And
You
like,
honestly
like
did.
as Olive just twirls Heather around, Heather is slowly feeling like the nauseous of like, whoa.
You honestly deserve that win. Like that was, like I said earlier, that was one hell of a move you pulled.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I didn't expect myself to do that. I was thinking of a lot of tricks, but sometimes, and yeah, like sometimes ideas just come spontaneously. I didn't even practice for that, as I mentioned before.
Oh, I want to see it next time, okay? Once you practice it more.
I will be glad. I will be glad to show you.
She happy smile.
Might want to find someplace safe to practice it though next time. Perhaps body of water, something to cushion your fall if you, well, you know.
I actually did practice in near on the lakeside where we have where we meet the purple Psyduck. But yeah, I was practicing there. But thing is that what we practice there and what we showcase here are different. As I said,
Yeah, we don't need water. I'll just be there to spot you.
Well, regardless,
Olive.
that's a pretty useful thing if you think about it. Being able to surf the air like that. Might be able to use that if you ever need to get somewhere you can't normally get.
It
Just
is
gotta
definitely something
make sure you don't
that
fall. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely something that I need to get used to if I want to pull that off again.
I'm sure you will. After all, how many people can say they surfed in the air?
I'm sure there are, but we just haven't meet them yet.
You guys want to head back down? I don't. I
Eh,
don't know if I saw correctly, but when I glanced back at you guys, I saw Robin going somewhere.
I'll maybe join you guys later if you guys are heading there.
All right, you know where to find us. And if not, just message away.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
see you in a
Actually,
bit. Oh, what's up?
oh no, because the thing is that I saw Zero move. What is it called again?
Hmm?
The two coordinators.
They were in their own conversation and kind of like left when
Oh,
yeah, like I said, they kind of like had their own thing that they were doing and they were kind of just like walking away at this current time.
uh, okay then. How did they basically look at a glance at where the other two coordinators were? It's like, seems like they left. You know what? Never mind. I'll just follow you guys then.
Oh,
You
okay.
could try and chase after them if you want to try and find them.
Uh, you know what? No, I'll just follow with my current crew. With
Oh, good. You guys also remember you do have their number, so if you feel like you want to talk to them, you also have that.
Yeah,
Technically, it's
eh,
Bryce who has the number, but yeah.
yeah.
I got the
No,
cute
I'll
girl's
I'll
number.
I'll, I'll just I'll
Right.
just
Oh, good. Oh, good. No
go with the
worries.
current crew.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So the current crew gonna go down the street. As you guys are going down the street, you do actually see that Quill is heading down towards where you guys are. With Marie like trotting right next to her.
Oh, hey, how's it going? You doing all right?
I'm doing fine. Your friend never like hasn't shown up to take Marie the last few days. I'm guessing he was just gonna be waiting or something.
Right. We were gonna do that like when we left, and we were gonna do that last night, but then, with everything.
Yeah, the stuff happened. Thanks, by the way.
Yeah. So,
I heard about how you guys helped my mom.
Speaking of
it's
your
no
mom, is
problem.
she doing well?
Well, it's actually because you and your friend Robin, I think. It's because of the two of you that she's in a better spot than she would have been. Apparently, if she was left sitting there, she would have her injuries would have just gotten worse. But because you were able to get to her and you used your Pokemon to heal her, she was much better off. Right now, though, she's currently on medical leave. They took her out to a better hospital last night. I think they brought her over to. I think it was Olivine City. So that's where she should be right now.
Oliva. That's to the
That's where you guys first
north?
started. That's to the north and then over towards the east, I think. I'm bad with west and east.
Right. Uh, west is to your left, east is to your right.
Ah, then towards the west. On the map, it is right here.
Ah, so she went back the way we came. Nah, probably won't see her then unless she gets out and decides to head out east. Guess can't say bye to her, but hey, we were gonna actually go meet up with Robin, for getting ready to leave. You want to come with us?
If you want, you can just go ahead and give him map.
Oh, yeah, sure.
She will hand you Map's Pokeball, which I will then just steal from Kome, and then just take this extra Rogue and yeet it to the distance. Goodbye, Rogue.
And a clone of Rogue, gone forever.
I feel like we lost something very important. Like, a friend has just vanished into the ether. Don't worry, we'll be able to find them with this map I found.
As she will hand you Map's Pokeball. As a reminder, just to let him know that if he does have his, if he does send Map to the PC, it will be sent back to me, and our contract will effectively be void. It shouldn't be much, though, for me to be able to meet you guys over in Violet City.
Yeah.
Basically, I'll probably go over at the end of the week when the festival's done. I don't think you guys will be... I don't think I'll be stopping you guys too much.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trek, isn't it? Gotta go down through a forest of some sort.
Yeah.
There's another town, probably gonna stop there for a couple days, and then go up.
Be ready for a little bit of time spent in Elix Forest. Takes about a day or two to get through it fully.
Yeah, we should be able to get there within the week.
Just gives you a nod. Okay. Wish your friend the best, and once again, if you can, tell him a thank you from me for, helping my mom.
No problem. It was a team effort.
She just gives you a nod, looks to all of you. Have fun. Safe travels. As she just goes back to her little base area. As you all are going to be heading down the street with after that, Robin, you get done with your shopping. You head out and you see that down the street, you see Foxtail and Henry are waiting at the gates.
And Robin remembers he's been carrying Terry this entire time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terry kind of just like every now and then look up at you, then just look forward.
Every time Terry looks up, it gets a pat. And that's pretty much it.
After the third or fourth, it realizes what's the pattern and just eventually just straight up just looks up top at you. Just continues to look up.
Okay, then I guess I don't stop.
That's the point.
Oh.
Let's go.
You was bad.
Oh no, they fell off.
You cheated the system.
It learned the pattern.
It learned the pattern.
You hack its mainframe.
got
I
it.
get it.
As you're going down the road, you do also see out of the corner of your eye your friends coming down as well.
Yeah, Robin waves them down. Or waves to them.
Oh, hey! Starts actually running.
Yo. How'd it go?
Oh, it went all right. Yeah. Oh, right. This is Map. You know her or him? I don't know how to tell in that Pokemon part.
Yeah, the Marie. I remember.
Mary. Try to remember that. You see it instantly leave his mind.
Yeah, just call it Map. It's easier.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Heather won.
Oh,
Yeah. Like,
looks back to
I
Heather
mean,
there.
you saw how she was all like, and then like,
Yeah,
like-
riding the wind.
it was insane.
That was crazy.
Henry, you should have seen it.
Hmm?
It was crazy.
I saw it.
It's
Oh,
live
right.
stream.
Right, it was the live stream.
Yeah, I watched
Huh.
on the TV while I was getting ready. It was really cool. I
So
liked
Hunter, you
both of your
won.
performances.
Thank you.
Congrats. Also, here you go, Bryce.
Oh, hey, Terry.
Terry just looks
You
up
didn't
at
take
you.
advantage of him or anything, or did you?
Just looks up to you. Looks back to Robin. Robin, as you look at Terry, Terry's eyes just seem to just get big.
Bryce, I think it wants pats.
Looks up after, like, head patting him.
It just seems to just like tuck itself into your like arms a little bit, hiding itself.
That is adorable. So, we ready to go?
Do I need anything? The
I'll let you go.
moment.
Did I get the other things that I wanted to buy yet, or should I?
You bought
Go
it.
and-
I think you got.
Martha.
Did it not get sent? Did I not put it over to you?
Is it in here?
I think so. Yeah,
I
everything's
think it's
in.
already in the backpack.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
guys like we could say that you guys like when you like were coming down the road, you guys went over to the store, grabbed your stuff real quick, and then came out.
I
Man,
don't
it
think
sure is.
you subtracted the money.
Oh,
Man,
we
it
didn't.
sure is great they were open slightly longer due to
You
the
are
whole thing
right.
that went on.
You're right. And Phantom, for that, by the way, take an inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
What happened?
Phantom was honest about money because I didn't subtract it. 750. So.
Of course, I'll be honest.
Listen, I'm just. Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thanks for
Oh.
rewarding me.
Yeah, I like rewarding players. It's fun.
Do you think they have a map?
You have 750 left. Do you
Okay.
think they have a map? Looks down at your Pokeball.
Yeah. You got like.
Do you think
okay.
that they have a
The
map?
map.
Looks at your Poketch. Oh, right, I have an app for the map.
But does it keep reception?
You'll have to find out. Looks at the
Actually-
screen.
Takes another hit.
Hmm?
No, I thought it's another fourth wall breaking moment.
But yeah, are you guys ready to head out?
Actually, speaking of map, I just realized whether, maybe Heather try to think if she can stop by the mall real quick to grab a couple of items before we leave.
Oh,
So are you grabbing extra stuff?
Yeah, I want to see if I can find a couple more items in there. I don't realize that.
Very fair.
See if
I
you
have
can
a
find
pincer
a
to
map.
talk to.
I have a pincer to talk
yeah.
to. You gonna try and
I don't think
go
we
and rush up to the to the other
Oh.
route?
Olive,
And,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
route that it protects is the one that's currently blocked off. We'll see it again.
Oh no. No.
Olive, you think for a second like, oh no, I can't be able to. Wait a minute, it was strong, but if I go with them, they're kind of strong. I'll get stronger, and because I'll be getting stronger, when I meet it next, it'll come with me.
True. True voice of the
Whoa.
sky.
Your intrusive thoughts in your head. Thank you, Arceus.
Thank you, Arceus, speaking through my mind right now.
That probably gives
You're right.
both
You're right.
Kome and Ronan PTSD.
Nah, we're fine.
Not me.
Okay, I'll
What are you
need
talking
it
about? I
again.
love that.
Oh, you loved that stuff?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
yeah,
It
so
reminds him of home.
So what are you gonna try
only
and
it was
find
bugs instead of
from?
rocks.
What are you gonna try and find
The
from
mall?
the mall?
two things in specific. So you know how earlier in the game, like I was trying to find toys
Mm-hmm.
for like Pokemon toys. I want to see if I can find a. I'm not sure whether I rolled for that before. Like to look for them.
I think you did, and I said there wasn't really anything specialized in there for
Uh,
Pokemon toys. They had like a section, but it wasn't really like filled with stuff towards that in particular.
mm, right.
Yeah.
Uh,
The thing is, if you're going now, Bryce would like basically just be like,
You
oh,
guys could have
just
shopped for this while you were in the store, so we can do this like retroactively.
yeah.
oh,
Bryce would have suggested like just grabbing toys anyway. It doesn't have to be something special, so long as you can make use of it to like play with them. Like
uh,
it's a baby Pokemon. It's not gonna just like
it's not going to be picky
obliterate.
with it.
Yeah, it's not gonna be picky. So long as you interact with the baby, uh, like it will learn. And
You just gonna get a laser pointer or something?
I mean that is an option.
That is an option.
I will say, if you're looking
Speed
for like
training,
any
go.
old toys, like not specialized or anything, then it'd be like probably like there's a ball, there's yarn, there's a little like I said, a laser pointer. All of these would cost around 200 Poké Dollars each.
uh, like what do you mean each? Like there's different toys. Like
Like
just
I just said
okay.
some. Like I said,
Eh,
the yarn, the ball, the laser pointer, like stuff like that, basic stuff that like, cause like I thought you were talking about like something to like get them used to like battle as well, and it's not something that
oh,
like this store would have, cause otherwise they would just have stuff like for less of like learning toys and more of just like pet toys, because obviously there's pets
oh,
in this world.
I
yeah.
mean, here's the thing. If you play with your cat like with like a laser pointer and have it run around the room, it is gonna get fit from chasing a light around the room.
No,
You
I
know?
know, but what I'm saying is like stuff like actual held items is what I'm trying to talk about. Like
Yeah, no.
those kind of toys is what I thought he was going for.
Yeah, no. That's actually not what I was looking for initially. Like I just want stuff to play with my Pokemon essentially. Like
Yeah.
only like fighting type things, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'd like
For
to
me,
train.
for me,
So punching back.
Okay, so what are you looking for then? Like just so we can kind of like expedite the process.
yeah. I am basically looking for like, basically like what you mentioned, like all toys, ball of yarn, laser pointer, and all that.
Okay, so like
That
which
is,
ones would you want to buy and like how many?
I think I will buy one ball of yarn and one laser pointer, so that's like around 400. Yeah.
That's 400, yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
I'll.
boom boom. I'll just go
So
ahead.
that's 950.
Laser pointer. A simple toy that uses electric charge to shine a laser onto surfaces. And then we'll go with this one is, you said yarn or ball?
Yarn.
A ball of yarn that can be played with by small Pokemon. There you go.
You
Thank
said
you.
that it's. Oh, sorry.
200,
You
yes.
said that it's like 200.
Yeah.
I want to buy a pack of jump ropes.
Okay.
And regarding the map thing, do they have a map?
No.
Like,
Things are
yeah.
digital these days, so no. Um,
Yeah.
a set of jump rope usable by small Pokemon. Okay, jump ropes. There you go.
So Bryce, small Pokemon.
Well, this is still like in the Pokemon area, so that's what I was assuming. So like it's.
I was getting like actual jump ropes.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just go ahead and put like then just a set of jump rope then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it should accomplish the same thing. It's just, gotta have someone bigger do it for the smaller Pokemon.
That's fair.
Now I am broke.
Gotta do some side quests possibly. You might find some that might help you raise that money. But yeah, is that all the shopping that the two of you want to do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so retroactively you bought that stuff, you joined your friends, you gave Robin the map ball, and so Robin, I can finally pull this out.
Yeah. Finally.
That's just been hidden in your area this entire time.
I didn't realize it was in my area.
Yep. I hid it in the big container because I know you don't use anything for the containers yet.
We can see the
Yeah,
baby.
that's fair.
So this is Quill's Mareep map. Quill's Mareep map is an electric type. It only has 2 moves, Thundershock and Cotton Spore. Thundershock is a special attack move that does plus 35 damage. Roll a d10. If it is a 10, then the target is paralyzed. You also have Cotton Spore. Lower speed by 2 stages for a max of -4 to a target. It also has the ability of static. If an enemy attacks this Pokemon, making physical contact, roll a d10, and if it's a 7 to a 10, the target is paralyzed.
Head pats map. Just balls on the floor.
But yeah, like Map's not like a super strong Pokemon, but Map has a lot of like usability with its ability effectively. Like its ability to paralyze in general. Just really nice to have.
It is very useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really useful in trying to catch stuff because doesn't like status effects make things easier.
Yep. Specifically, paralyze is kind of like the mid tier of it.
What's frozen?
Frozen and sleep are the highest tier because the Pokemon effectively can't move. So you have a much higher chance to be able to catch a Pokemon that is either frozen or asleep. The difference is those are turn-based, while paralyze, burn, poison, those are all the entire battle until they're healed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So both have their uses. But as you all are getting ready, you guys head off into the next area. And let me go ahead and grab you the map.
But they're right here.
I'm going to give you actual damage if you keep on making the joke.
Sorry.
Also, I
I'm
think
joking. I'm joking.
To, I'm also going to dump all the prize money onto my inventory.
That's fair. Go for it.
Yeah.
You guys will be over here. Ignore the trainer characters. I realized I need to give you something.
Battle each and every one of them. Okay.
Every single one of them is a battle that I've totally
Every-
prepared wonderfully.
Totally.
It's just
like
all of
All of
the
the-
real
Okay,
Pokemon.
We treat them like the like how it works in the new Pokemon game. You throw your Pokemon, like just takes them out immediately.
yeah.
Because like
Think of it as it's not just this simple road. It's a long stretch of land, effectively, And you know that it's going to be like a full day's travel just to get to Elix Forest.
Hey, Zero, are we on a new route?
Yeah, we're on a new route. You want to do your thing?
Okay, good, I don't know.
Roll that D100!
Yeah. Get the top.
These two.
As
Something better.
Bumble is gonna go do a little search the moment you guys get out here.
Go, my sweet little Bumble.
Baz.
Whoa.
98.
98.
Oh,
Jesus
god.
Christ.
That might be a really good one.
Okay.
What was that?
That's
Roll a 100.
ferociously high.
You roll a 100, you get a Arceus plate.
Okay, Bumble's gonna be gone for a little bit.
Okay.
Bumble's gonna be gone for a bit. Those in stream are gonna be able to see. I'm gonna leave it for right now. You guys don't know, but I want to leave this as a little surprise for what
Okay.
Okay.
It's nothing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
nothing
funny.
bad. It's probably one of the best items you can get from at least the early pickup that I have prepared.
Oh, beautiful.
While we're also here, can I also roll for perception just to see what Pokemons are on this route?
No, yeah, very fair.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys want to look
Yeah,
around
yeah.
and get an idea, I will say when you come out here, you do see that there is a building off to the distance. It's a large enclosure that you see down in this area. That there's a large building with a large fenced area around the forest of it. And it seems like there's different little habitats in that area. There's a little bit of a mountain, not like a mountain, but a little kind of rocky area that seems to have been manually placed there. There seems to be a man-made little lake in that area. There seems to be some grassland, some little bit of flowers and stuff. And you see various Pokemon out and about in that little enclosure, and various people kind of working around that area. And you do also see one person kind of off in the distance. Where is... You see one person off in the distance. Kind of it seems also looking for Pokemon. But anyone who wants to currently do a look for Pokemon, go ahead and roll me an instinct roll.
I'll
Okay.
help.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Instant
roll
rolls. Go.
Woo.
And
I
tell me where you are looking.
What are the directions that we have?
Nice.
You have the ability to look in the grass. You have the ability to look into more of the water area, and you have the ability to look into more of the forest area. So you have various spots to kind of look around.
I'll look in the water area, and I get a dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay, I'll look in. Okay, which one you gotta go so we can.
Well, I'm gonna go to the grass, and you are more,
Okay,
oriented. Maybe it's better for you to look in the
forest.
trees.
Yeah, I'll go forest then.
Okay, I'll take grass, and I go.
Is
40.
is the sky an option?
Oh
This-
yeah, I get a plus.
You could try
3
and look in the
instinct.
sky. There might be
Cool, 'cause
something
I
up
rolled
there.
an 18
Okay, I'm gonna.
plus
Okay.
Put this
my
down now.
4.
Okay, so 11 plus 3 plus 3 again. Okay, so
So just 1 second
Se-
though. I just have to
17?
add something in. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
just
17.
yeah.
Just real quick 1 second. Okay. So we got, what was it for our rolls?
So 20 on the water.
20 on water, and you were going down in the water area.
17 on the forest.
17 in the forested area. Gotcha.
Yes.
22
Robin-
in the sky.
Okay. Bryce is looking in the sky, and Robin, you're looking in the grass area, right?
Yeah, in the grassy area.
And we'll say that this guy is more down over here. So, going down the list, Heather, you go around over towards the water and you kind of like try and get an idea of like what's over in the water. You do see that there seems to be some kind of like there seems to be a large shadow over here. You did see a smaller shadow here that seemed to have been dipping like its head up, but then like it seems like when people were coming by, it seemed to dart back down in. But while you don't see like anything in of those two Pokemon in those areas, you do see a few little fellas kind of just like lying on their backs, like right there. You see. 1 second.
Kind of otter.
Whoopa.
Oh,
It's
Oopa,
Oh, it's a
Oh
mudkip.
my god, it's so cute.
Oopa,
Whoopa.
Oopa,
Oh my
Oopa.
god, so many whoopas.
You see just like a
love
few of
those.
those, just like they kind of just like take a point of damage. You see just like the whooper kind of like floating along. As you're looking in the water, meanwhile, looking into the forest, Olive, you're able to see. 1 second. Not
Oh.
that one. What's up?
No, nothing.
Okay, I thought something like broke. 1 second.
No,
1 second.
no, don't worry.
No, not there. There you are. You see that there are some bug Pokemon you've seen in the past, kind of just like sitting in the trees. Little bug Pokemon known as Spinarak. And it's just one of them. It's kind of just like chilling. You've encountered this before. It's not been like, to my knowledge, it's not been your favorite bug Pokemon. But it is a bug Pokemon if that's something you're looking for.
Olive out here being like, oh, look at the little spider.
And then meanwhile,
Me
Phantom.
out here. Look at
Yup,
the.
look at the.
Look at the.
Bryce.
Look at the.
Bryce, you're looking up into the sky. You're looking for Pokemon, and you don't see anything up in the sky. You don't really see any Pokemon flying around at the moment. However, when you take a second to just like be like, that would have been kind of interesting, you see a form of a Pokemon in the in the tree line, like right at like the edge, seemingly like sitting under a tree. Do you want to try and get a better look at this Pokemon?
Sure.
Because it's you see that it's a yellow like Pokemon, and like as you get like a little closer, how are you gonna go? Are you gonna like run up, or are you gonna like walk up? Like, what are you gonna do?
Gonna set Harry down on all fours, just stealthily inch forward.
Okay,
Be
since you
very,
don't go
very
since you
quiet.
don't go too crazy,
It's another baby.
you see that there is a Abra like kind of just like chilling in the under the tree line. And then finally, Robin, what did you get?
I got 14.
14? Okay.
Yeah.
You find a Pokemon, also kind of like, you find like two Pokemon. It seems like you see like two little Centrate.
Oh, baby.
They seem to
so
have
many.
so much, yeah, because this is the baby time for it. You see two little Centrate. Actually, they would probably be bigger than that.
Yeah, they kind of
Yeah,
chonk.
that's good.
They kind of chonk. I'll do like that.
One more.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh no, just one more.
There you go.
There we go.
And then yeah,
Perfect.
like you see two of them. They have like some berries in their hand. They seem to you're not sure 100%, but it seems like they're trading berries.
Oh,
Oh,
But yeah,
see.
these are some Pokemon in the area. Obviously, you don't have to catch them if you don't want them. But these are some of the
Capitalism has
Pokemon.
gone them too.
What's up?
Like all of them are
Capitalism has
big.
gone them too.
Like all of us are what do you call it again? All of us are Team Rocket, and we just captures all the baby Pokemon.
Uh, can I do something first?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like as in like go first for my stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
I am going to, as stealthily as I can, take a picture of it with my phone and send it to Robin.
Oh,
Roll me reflex.
you got this.
No inspiration.
You
You
can do it. I believe. Nice, gods. You gotta do it for the bros, okay? Wow.
Okay. You get a picture in time. You're like, you actually get a pretty nice picture of this Pokemon. Like, you're like, oh, it looks really good. Like especially because there was like a little bit of a shadow in it. It's a really good thing that you had your flash on with it because you got it perfectly. And as you're looking away from your phone, you see that it has its head tilted to you. Eh, brah. And then you see the telltale sign of teleport.
Nope.
Bryce will sit back, like in the grass, and just like, man, never thought I'd see one of those. Sure glad I took that picture. Not even realizing like it's his fault it like went away.
Honestly, it would have been a hard check to pass. I'm not gonna lie, because it is an Abra. They're very in tune with everything around them.
Yeah, it's a good picture though.
No, yeah, it's a very good picture. You could actually get some money for that, probably.
Yeah.
Not often that you can see like Abra are very hard to find. Like they're not hard to find, but they're not hard to keep in one place.
Yeah, but yeah, he sends that to Robin in like text message of I saw Nabra. Like it went away, but like man, those things are rare. Well, not necessarily rare, but like rare to see like just before like it disappears, you know?
Yeah. Gotcha. So,
Rob,
Like all that.
we'll go
So-
to Robin since you got that picture sent to you.
yeah, so Robin just looks at his phone, looks at the picture of the Abra, sees the message Bryce sent, and sees Bryce just standing like a bit over there.
Oh, that's sick.
You turn around as like you get the picture. You're like, oh wait, an Abra. You see like the telltale sign of like like the second left of like the Abra being there before it vanishes.
Wah.
Well, it happens. Anyways, gonna pay attention to these. These centred commencing commerce, apparently.
Centret. And you see that one of them puts down like an orange berry, the other one puts down like a chesto berry. And there seems to be like a citrus berry in the middle, and they're just kind of like, it seems like there's just a bargaining going on.
Hey, Hattie, do you want to get in on this?
Hat.
Good.
What was that?
I said, okay then. So, Robin's gonna take Hattie off and give it a berry. Commence commerce.
Okay then. As
After I go bribe them.
you give it a Pechaberry, which we'll just scale down. As Hetena just looks up at you, kind of like does what is like akin to a shrug, and just like walks over, sits down. The two of them look, see the berry, like that Hattie plops down. The both of them plop down, and you see a discussion of between Pokemon languages going on.
It is all very interesting for Robin to witness.
Trade negotiations.
As we go over to let's go to Olive.
Hey.
So you see that like the Spinarak is kind of like minding its own business. It side eyes you,
It gave me a bombastic side eye.
kind of just
No.
like sees your
Bombastic
net,
side-eye.
sees your net, looks at you.
Hey, no, don't worry. If you don't want me to use the net, I won't. I will actually. Is it on a tree right now?
It is on a tree. It's like up top on it, like one of like the taller trees. You see it.
Okay. I will set the net down. Like, kind of put my hands up, almost like I'm in trouble with the police.
Seems to like it looks up at like up the tree, then looks back at you.
I was just wondering, would you like to be one of my Pokemon?
So
This is Marigold, by the way.
Sawato looks at you, looks up the tree, nudges onto you, and like tries to like get your attention.
Hmm?
Points at the top at the tree, like that you can't fully see. You look at the top and you see that there is a large Ariados looking down at
Ooh.
you.
Oh, is this your child? Yeah, speak to. Yeah, he does.
It just seems to look at you as the Spinarak slowly goes back up the tree, up towards it.
Mm-mm. Well, that's okay. I wouldn't want to split a family.
Roll me empathy in that.
Okay. Empathy. Okay, cool.
It's a 3. It's a 3.
That is a 3. As you said, that is a 3.
That is a
Plus
3. Plus 3, it is a 6.
Good old 6.
You're able to convey what you were saying to it, but it seems to make some like noises at you as Spinarak does come up back fully to it. You can't fully make out what it's trying to even tell you. It's kind of like a little bit odd. You're also like, okay, it's a kid Pokemon, and it's with a much larger Pokemon. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. As eventually, like once the Spinarak comes closer to it, it seems to latch onto the Ariados. The Ariados looks at you. Doesn't seem to be hostile in any way, but then just kind of like takes off further into the trees.
Mm-hmm. Can I get an idea of like what it was feeling using the friend or foe
Go for it.
when it was doing that whole?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
6
9.
plus empathy. Yeah, 9.
Oh wait, no, isn't it with
It's roll your
As it
empathy
is-
versus the Pokemon's base loyalty plus 10.
Do you not have a thing where it's like, because you're a bug trainer?
It's not attempting to catch or
Yeah,
battle
no,
it,
I think.
so
okay.
it doesn't have anything specifically towards
Oh,
that.
right.
But I will say,
I'm think-
because you are a bug trainer, I will give you a little bit of like a nod towards it, because you are an experienced bug trainer. You've been out on the road, you've dealt with Pokemon like this, so you've probably ran into an Ariados in the past. It didn't seem to look to you with any kind of like, it didn't feel like it was in danger.
Okay, cool.
It seemed to instead be giving you some kind of, almost like a warning of sorts. It seemed to like be kind of like, almost like trying to like convey something to you, but it wasn't really able to get through, and so it kind of just like,
Yeah.
it kind of left. As it leaves, you see Bumble just like go by it. The both look at each other. The Ariados and like the and Bumble look at each other. Buzz. And then just like Bumble just
Bumble.
comes right back. You see that Bumble is wearing a crown.
Huh?
As I need to put this still.
Oh,
I need to put this. I need to still do the thing for this. 1 second, I forgot to.
Wait, what was this again?
This is the King's Rock.
oh,
And it has a different effect than the games.
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay.
oh.
Isn't this the thing you need for Slowking?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh.
Do not try to put it on Robin. I know what you're thinking.
Like he's
What?
the moment that Bryce
What?
Bryce sees it, he's just gonna look over to Robin, and Robin's just gonna be like, "Don't."
Don't do it.
So this game.
As
it has a different effect.
it has a different effect in the games. Every attack would have a chance of flinching. In this, a Pokemon cannot be flinched while holding this.
Ooh.
So it has a different kind of flinching power, but instead of being able to flinch for every attack used, which would be kind of like a little bit OP even for an item, instead it kind of like gives you resistance to flinching. So moves like Bite, Astonish, any move like that cannot flinch your Pokemon if it's holding this. It also, to your knowledge as a Pokemon trainer, because held items and and evolutionary stones and stuff, those are kind of like general knowledge for a trainer. The King's Rock can be used to evolve 2 Pokemon. It can be able to evolve a Politoed into something that it normally can't become. Not Politoed. Poliwhirl into the Politoed that it normally couldn't become, or Slowbro, a Slowpoke into Slowking instead of Slowbro.
Oh.
So it's a
Oh.
possibility for you.
Yeah.
This is one of the highest ranking items on the current pickup list. The pickup list will be,
great.
as you rank up, the pickup list will change. But this is like the one of the current like highest items. I would honestly say this is better than even the highest spot
Wow.
because it has better usability. But yeah, as it comes back with holding like a little crown in between its heads.
Oh.
As
Might as well just call it Queen's Rock because it's the opposite of what
It's
it's
a queen,
it seems to dip its heads down for you to pick up the mighty rock.
Oh. Oh, Bumble. Where did you get this?
Baz points towards like the forest in some direction with its little antenna.
Oh, you are so nifty. I'm gonna
Baz.
take it, then I'm gonna hug Bumble. Good job.
Baz.
So cute. Give
So-
rubs, pats, give smooches.
Question.
Yeah?
Is it saying buzz or is it actually buzzing?
It's saying buzz. It's not
It's saying
buzzing.
buzz.
It's literally
Yeah.
every time. This Combi doesn't say, like, Combi. It says buzz.
Buzz.
That's great.
I decided that for a lot of those small bug Pokemon, instead of saying their name, like, just because of randomness, I wanted to give them, like, a little bit more personality to themselves. So that's why Bumble will only ever say Buzz, typically. And Swaddle just, like, has a very downtrodden, like, so, Swaddle. So... As if it's, like, constantly
Oh.
thinking about things. And just
Okay,
absent-mindedly
so kinda like-
talking.
It's kind of like how in the anime, Caterpie was like, "Ree."
Kind of, yeah. Like, they all have their own little... Like, obviously all Pokemon have their own little personalities. It's just, like, some of them don't speak with just their names. And with the Combi, they're not using their name. Similar with how Aridos wasn't using its name. It was, like, kind of like just screeching instead. Or scritching, or whatever the heck you want to call it.
It's screeching. It's secretly Golbat.
Bumble does look up to you, though, after, like, getting pat, and, like, seems to point over towards the forest a little bit. Towards the enclosure.
Oh,
Towards over
is
here.
there something over there?
Bumble, like, slowly nods all of its heads and goes, Buzz.
All of it.
Like, it nods its body, but, like, I like saying all of its heads.
I know all of it. It's so funny. I love it. Then let's go check it out.
Okay, you're gonna go and check that out. And as you're going to check that out, Heather, you see that there are some Whooper kind of just enjoying life, minding their own business. Like, what do you want to do?
I will. You know, this sounds anticlimactic, but I will just let them do their own. I'll actually take a picture of them just to see and send it to everyone, just in case someone might be interested in
Very
getting
fair.
over. But otherwise, I'll just leave them be.
Very fair, very fair. Just gonna leave them be as you all are kind of like doing your own thing. Eventually, Robin, you see that Hattie comes back to you, and Hattie has its Pecha Berry still, but
Okay.
it was able to somehow haggle to get an additional Oranberry.
Wow, business Pokemon right here.
Oh,
You have a
goodness,
psychic
Heather.
Pokemon versus two
Yeah.
normal types. This thing's gonna be smarter than them. No
Oh.
offense to them.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, yeah.
Also a starter
Yeah, I guess-
Pokemon, so it has like more time around other humans.
Okay, I guess Hattie robbed them. Fun.
As the two of them seem to not really realize, the Centrets just like look to you, give nods, and kind of like go, seem to make their way into the forest.
Good for them.
Centret,
Do
Do
Centret.
they still have that citrus berry they were talking over?
Oh yeah. They kept that. Hattie's not a jerk. Hattie's not gonna like steal from them too much.
Of course.
And also, it's probably like, hey, citrus berry is like 5 of these orange berries.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well give that to me.
As Hattie does come back, Hattie seems to look to you and tries to convey something to you.
I'm guessing I need to roll empathy to understand it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an empathy.
Oh boy. And I get to use empathic reading.
Yee.
Yeah, the thing that I thought was like a thing for spirit trainers. It's not a psychic thing.
Yeah, it's a psychic thing.
It's kind of more of a psychic
not.
thing. It's not. He's not trying to talk to They're not trying to talk to each other because he's not going to be able. Since he's not a spirit trainer, it's never going to be on the level that he can be able to like talk to Pokemon. But getting a reading of each other is a little bit different because that's more of a psychic connection between two
It's-
psychics.
He gets
Yeah,
the
it's not a
bonus to
psychic
do the
language.
thing that Bryce does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
that is 11 plus empathy 5. That is plus 2.
So that is a
can
7 plus 11. That is a
18.
18.
Yeah,
You can do not math better than me.
I can do math. I mean, if you want to give me a 19, that's fine.
You don't need the 19. With the 18, you're able to get an idea of it. It seems to be giving you. You get a feeling that there's a Pokemon a little bit deeper in the area, like a little bit deeper down down to like the south, that is a little different than the other Pokemon around here. As you get the feeling like and welcome back to the two of you. As you get the feeling like there's some kind of like connection in a way. It's not like a like it kind of like it's hard for Hattie to like send you specific things other than feelings, but it kind of like tries to give you the idea of like a connection, if that makes sense. Robin?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
Okay, I had a feeling you were muted.
Yes. So, yeah,
I know that
I
feel.
understand completely what Hattie is trying to convey. Hattie is able to get some kind of psychic reading from
Mhm.
over there.
It seems like it was something that it learned from the little business meeting with the two Centret.
I see, I see. It traded in rumors.
Yeah. Effectively.
Okay,
You
we can-
also get a sense of like not even needing to like read it, because like Hattie for you is like a little bit like almost like a emotional support Pokemon in a way. It's been like with you for a long time. It's able to transfer to you a sense of warning somewhere near the water.
Oh,
Sounds like a challenge.
Could be.
Could be. Hey, Heather, you found anything? Just by chance?
Whoopa.
What the? Oh, those are cute.
They just
Yeah.
floating around. You see one of them's floating over here, one of them's floating over here. One of them just
Such cute
floated
baby.
through the cracks and is just like
Oh,
floating
no.
over to the
There it
sea.
goes.
Just
That
like
is gone.
whoopa.
Whoopa.
It's kind of just like the other two don't seem to have any panic.
no.
It doesn't have any panic, and it's just like whoopa.
This is
Places
fine.
to be.
is this because I named it Mudkip?
No, this is because Whooper to me are chill little mons that just don't really care. They just they exist and they're happy to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to disturb their moment of bliss, so yeah.
Their life is bliss, man.
Chill. So, Heather, do you find anything interesting other than these super chill guys?
Well, other than these guys, I did see a big shadow inside the water earlier. I'm not I didn't really catch on what it is, but there's that.
So you have no idea what it might be.
No, unfortunately.
Darn, we should have picked up the rod.
Uh,
Well, it's whatever. That's you don't know. Should we meet back up with the group?
sure thing.
Okay,
I did
let's
say
go.
I did text everyone else on what I found around here, so I'll probably mention the what do you call again, the shadow later on.
Yeah.
Uh,
As we
why
travel
are
back
you-
to the gang.
As you guys go
Yeah.
back over to Bryce, as Olive, you go over and you see that Combi has led you over towards the enclosure, where it seems that you see that there's various Pokemon, kind of like just like walking and running around, some resting. And you know what this is because you've been in the area for a while. This is the daycare.
Oh. What?
Bumble looks
What's
over to
happening at
you.
the daycare?
Bumble looks over to you, flies into the daycare area.
Oh, okay. That's trespass. Okay, that's okay.
As just like
I'm-
as some of the workers just look at this and just it's like they've seen like wild Pokemon come in before, so it's not anything too strange. As a larger man seems to finish feeding one of the Pokemon and sees the Bumble come over, swirl around him as it just says Buzz. And you hear him just go, "Oh, it's you again. Welcome back."
Oh, sorry. Hi. Waves over.
Oh, so this one had a trainer.
Mm-hmm. That's me. Uh, I was led here by Bumble. I'm not sure why though.
Oh, are you a Pokemon trainer?
More of a catcher, but yeah.
He seems to shrug, gives like a little small like smile. Maybe because of this, as he pulls out a case that he had with him, it seems to be a little incubator, and there's a Pokemon egg in there.
Egg.
Bumble just flies around. Buzz goes back to you. The Pokemon
Cool.
daycare has plenty of eggs found in the enclosure. Sometimes they are the product of some trainers' Pokemon that were left here. Other times, they're the product of Pokemon from the wild coming into this area. This egg was never claimed by any of the trainers, and we were never able to find a Pokemon that effectively considered it its own, so we've been keeping it. It's actually been something we've been looking for. If you want, if you or any of your friends, if you have any friends out there that are trainers, we like to try and give eggs to new trainers out there as a way for them to not only learn how to care for Pokemon, but for the Pokemon themselves to have a chance to learn about the world once they are born.
That's so sweet.
Out of curiosity, would you be interested in taking ownership of this egg?
Yeah, I would love to if you let me. Bumble seems to take liking to it.
As I need to see if I have. Do I still have the egg asset?
You're gonna be a mom, Bumble. A mom.
And by proxy, Phantom is gonna be a mom as
You're
well.
gonna be a mom.
Team mom! Team mom!
Let me open this. Hopefully you guys don't
Mom.
get anything on here.
Where's the egg?
This doesn't have it. So get rid of that. I don't seem to have the Pokemon egg asset. So I'll have to try and find one later or make one myself, but instead I'll just use the gotcha point stuff we have.
Oh, okay. That's true. It is an egg.
Yeah, effectively is an egg.
Yeah.
So Cologne as daycare egg.
All sparkly-eyed, staring pog face, pretty much.
You
Like,
don't.
oh my god, this is so cool.
Wait. There you go. There it is. I just
Wait.
put the pug on your face.
Oh,
The
wait.
pug
Oh,
on
yeah.
the table.
Yeah, thank you. Perfect. I'm hogging.
You're pogging.
As until
Pog.
you, he'll say, until you become, until the Pokemon hatches, this won't impact any amount of Pokemon you can be able to carry. However, when you eventually do hatch it, you'll be required to send one of your Pokemon back to your PC. You'll be able to, though, choose from your Pokedex which one will be sent back, provided that you don't have room for them in your party at the time. If you ever do
Right
feel
now,
like
I
you
do.
can't be able to care for any of your Pokemon, by the way, feel free to always leave them by here. We'll be able to keep watch over them and take care of them. And due to some new regulations for the PLA, trainers don't have to pay a fee for the services.
Oh. That sounds great. Thank you.
He just gives a smile. I wish you luck
I protect it with
it.
my life.
Thank you. As he takes he doesn't even get phased by that, and he just actually fully goes and just an actual smile. Thank you. It's good to know that there's trainers like you out there still these days. As every worker seems to just nod at that. Just
Oh.
they all as a
other
whole oh yeah, there's a few workers. It's there's a bunch of breeders and such in this area working. As he kind of mentioned, the Pokemon daycares have been kind of helped with the new systems the PLA is putting out there. So they were able to get more than just, one old man. But yeah, you have a daycare egg. You don't know what is in here, but you know that it doesn't seem close to hatching.
Okay.
And it will
Would
come
you
with
mind
the
if
incubator.
I get your information? I
Oh,
can keep
yes.
you updated.
Very well, yeah. My name is Dan.
Nice to meet you. I'm Olive.
He reaches over and puts his hand out for a handshake.
Yeah, I shake hand. With free hand, since I hold egg.
Yeah. You know that you could be able to effectively put this egg into your bag as it's in a incubator, effectively.
Mhm.
So, and all trainers know that this incubator is pretty much safe from any kind of damage because the Pokemon world is advanced and stuff. So you don't have to worry about it. Listen,
Thank God.
what's up?
Thank God.
Yeah.
For our support.
With the amount of trouble that Pokemon trainers have gone into in the past, this is probably one of the biggest worries that people would have is caring for eggs out in the field. So yeah, you have a little thing right there, and now Olive is the embodiment of two of the player characters' biggest nightmares.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Oh, you'll see.
You'll understand.
Okay. Oh. Can I become people's nightmares? What is going on?
As he
Oh.
goes back to what he was doing. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, just in case, be careful of the water near the edge of the route. You should be fine if you don't go too close to it, but there's been a little bit of a problem.
What kind of problem?
Well, we're not sure where it came from, but a Pokemon not local to the region has been causing issues for some of the wild Pokemon around here. We haven't had a previous Pokemon that was... If you understand of Guardian Pokemon, they are typically older, larger, wiser Pokemon that tend to protect the younger Pokemon in the area. Unfortunately, that one had been caught by a trainer in the past, and no Pokemon has gotten to stand to that level. This Pokemon has been causing some problems, and while my Workers and I are able to drive it away, we aren't able to fully defeat it without leaving the daycare. I would just like to warn you to be careful on the road. We haven't really gotten a good eye on what it is, but we know that it likes to stay near the water.
She gives the most deadpan look. Trust me, I won't be going near the water.
All right.
And then back to normal.
Categorize that for something for later if we ever meet again. But yes, if you and any friends you have also need lodging for the night, if you don't want to camp out in the wilderness, feel free to stay here at the daycare.
That'd be great, thank you.
Give you a nod, and then he seems to go back to doing some work, seeming to pick up some Pokemon food and going around to feed various Pokemon in the enclosure.
Bye, Dan. Wait. Okay. I will take a moment to admire Egg first. What is this patterning? What does it look like? Tell me the beauties.
The pattern of this egg, it looks like a normal egg. Like, there doesn't seem to be too much alterations with this egg, except that the green patches are actually blue.
Ooh. Very cute. Okay. Safely.
I had a feeling Gakome was doing that the moment I saw his hand. I might alter, like, the